Hello there, and welcome to the Natalie and
Dennis
show. What
podcast.
Oh my God, honey, you have all the energy on this Friday today. What's going on?
Today is a special episode 7, Uncomfy Questions.
Yeah, today we thought we would bring, first of all, happy Friday, everyone. I hope that you are doing well, that you are enjoying yourself, that you've had a good week. Our week has been a little rough. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I actually got my period twice this month. Yeah. Like, what's going on down there? I don't understand. It's terrible. And you know what's funny is this week we actually were like, I was so emotional. Yeah.
Very
emotional. And I was like, I don't understand. My boobs aren't hurting, so I shouldn't be getting my period. And lo and behold, there she was.
Twice?
Yes, but a little bit different. But we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, that sounds like a weird medical issue.
Yeah. We have David over there. If you want to say hello, we have a new camera setting as well for him.
It's nice and wide. Show us your teeth. Show us your teeth. Yes.
That's when all the views drop. Imagine.
He spends thousands of dollars on dental work every year. Keep them nice and white.
So here's a little cheers for today, honey.
Cheers.
So see, on this channel before, we used to do something called answering your awkward questions, correct? Mm-hmm. So today I asked you guys, well, not today. I asked you guys over on my Instagram to ask us all the uncomfy questions. And I don't know why all of a sudden I just got nervous.
So we're going to be doing this every 7th episode. Why 7th episode? We don't know. It's just a nice number.
It's the number of God.
Okay. So every 7th episode, 7, 14, 21, we will do uncomfy questions, so on and so forth.
I just realized why I'm nervous.
Why?
Usually for these uncomfy questions, we edit out like certain answers, but like this is real time.
For sure.
So whatever we answer, it's like for real. And I did read some of these and they're a little bit.
Is the real?
They're a little bit much. Like I feel like if my parents are watching, hola lindos, por favor no sigan viendo este episodio. Gracias. I don't really want them to listen. Okay, and Dennis is over here showing off.
I got a blast stories.
His Pokemon card.
I am in search. I got to do a promo real quick. I'm in search of a Charizard. If anybody has a Charizard out there, comment on my Instagram or send me a DM and I'll buy it off of you. And not just that, I want you to sign. I want you to sign it and I'll place it in my background and you'll be there forever.
If you're a girl like me and don't know what he's talking about,
girls have Pokemon cards. You could look at the
visuals over on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, honey. For this, well, first of all, how was your week, honey?
My week is good.
Yeah.
Is it relaxing in certain parts? Some parts stressful.
Let's be honest. This week was stressful. Tell me why. Well,
my parents are buying a house in our community. Mm-hmm. And our realtor has been on my case every day.
It's literally my mom. My mom is a realtor. She's helping them buy the house.
But it's like, oh, this so-and-so doesn't qualify. You need to be on the whatever for the house. And then, oh, we need these statements. Oh, we need these papers. Oh, we need these things.
What the heck? We didn't mention that we got our sign.
Oh my God. We got our logo.
Look at us just being all fresh. Listen, guys, we have been waiting for this beautiful logo. Look at it. Natalie and Dennis Show.
It's metal.
It's here. We've waited weeks upon weeks for this. It looks gorgeous. Careful. Now it's like it literally falls down. Isn't it beautiful? Do you guys like it? I'm kind of feeling like now we need like blue chairs or purple chairs because it's not cohesive, but we'll continue working on the set.
I got it off an Etsy shop. It was the first time I ever purchased anything on Etsy. And look, it turned out really nice.
It is gorgeous.
Everything turned out really good.
Isn't it beautiful?
That we had actually looked up local places that were going to take 6 to 7 months to create it. Luckily, this Etsy shop saved my ass because I wanted it by like the 10th episode. It's the 7th and we already have it. So that's great.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Moving up in the world. Etsy, saving lives and scamming others. Okay.
Do you want to hereby declare that everything that you are about to look into, you will answer truthfully? What the hell are you doing down there?
I'm crossing my fingers. I don't know.
You don't want to, there's some in here. I don't know what it is.
How about with this?
I'm nervous.
Okay. How about this? We have 2 passes each.
Okay. I like that. Yeah. 2 passes. But we have to do something for that. Like a slap on the face or something.
No, you like...
We need to do something.
Sure. Whatever.
What is it? A shock?
You gotta take a shot of the energy drink.
All right. We'll take a shot. I like that, Abby. That's a good idea.
All right. You want to take the first question? Do you have the usernames on there?
No, I didn't.
We should have shouted them out.
Well, they're anonymous. We've never done it like that because we don't want people to like feel weird for asking us these questions.
Okay, how about this?
Okay.
Next time when we do uncomfy questions, you're allowed to also say like whether you want to be anonymous or not. Because I mean, I think people want shout outs.
No, the thing is that these questions, people don't want to be known for asking.
There's some pervy people out there that want to be known as pervy.
No, they don't want to. Trust me. You know what? I'm just feeling a little bit like, okay, whatever. This one.
So just visually, I'm going to explain what's going on. We have a little bucket in the middle. We do have audio listeners. You don't have to groan, right? Right. We have a little bucket in the middle. She trimmed out some questions. She's reaching into the bucket and she's about to pull out the question. Proceed.
You know what, you guys, this week, actually prior to this episode, I feel like we're just like on each other's nerves. You're on my nerves a little bit.
It's all good.
I hope today we have fun on our date
No
night.
te preocupes.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready for this? Dun, da, 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 da.
Uncomfy question number 1. Get ready for it.
What is something you've done that could have gotten you in serious trouble?
Serious trouble. Well, this is just general,
Okay.
right? General question. It's not about the relationship. It's about our lives.
It could be anything, however you wish.
Ooh, how serious do I want to go?
I know. I don't want to answer this.
How serious do I want to go?
People will judge you for whatever you say.
Man, you know, it's tough. I'm going to throw some stuff out there and then whatever happens. Okay.
Okay, I'm scared.
So when I was in college, I had a very tough situation that happened.
Okay.
And so we had a lab. It was a physics lab. And the teacher was out that day. We only had a TA. And there was a big controversy, right, that happened. Mm-hmm. So the whole class was reprimanded because apparently there was a lot of cheating that went down that day. And there were cameras around the room. And the teacher went second by second looking and observing who cheated.
Were you in that class?
So, yes. So
Did
the
you
thing
cheat?
is, this is the thing. This is what happened, right?
Oh, shit. You're about to get your diploma removed.
Everybody.
UCF is watching and they're about
You have to drop my college?
Oh, shit. Is that okay? Oh my God, I'm always name dropping. What's wrong with
What is wrong with you?
Wait, but what's wrong with that?
Okay,
Why can't I?
So was that necessary or to even just say any of that?
But it's not necessary? I think it's necessary. Wait, David, back me up, David. That's necessary, right?
Necessary. I need chisme.
So this is the thing, all right? All right. Everybody in the class that day cheated.
Including you?
No, it just depends on the level of cheating. I'm going to be very upfront about that.
Can you just tell us right now if you were a cheater?
Can you let me talk? What's wrong?
Let me help me. Okay.
So, okay, there were people that were walking across the room and actually handing papers to others, right? There are times where people were glancing, eyes were rolling everywhere, right? The thing is, you're going to look around, right? The thing is, to what level is considered cheating and what isn't? So whether I thought I cheated or not, it was down to the teacher whether he believed I was cheating or not, or anyone was cheating or not, right? So he had one-on-one meetings with people, and those were gruesome because you knew that if you got an email, you had to go in there and prove like your innocence or whatever. I know of 3 people that got in big trouble because they cheated beyond cheating. Like sat next to each other, looked at papers, revised, looked, made sure that everything was exactly the same.
Okay.
I was not castigado. So that goes to show that.
So we'll leave it at that.
It wasn't that bad.
So did you answer the question? I guess it's a hypothetical question. You know what? You dug yourself deep.
Did you ever cheat in college?
I'm not going to answer this question.
Did you ever cheat in high school? Did you ever cheat in
I'm going to
general?
take a shot. I'm going to take a shot.
No. You have to answer it.
Did I ever cheat in college? Fuck yeah. I cheated. I went into this one room. Listen, I would have never passed my economics class if it hadn't been for this person who helped me. It literally felt like we were underground. We paid him cash to help us with the answers.
That's much worse than mine.
Oh, did I answer the question? I guess I did. No, but okay.
What college was this?
UCF. I didn't graduate, so
that was a long time ago, though. That's fine.
Your turn.
Oh, I got really hot on that.
Damn, you got you got heated, honey.
It's a serious topic. So, I mean, and you're prodding. Let me tell the story.
Okay.
How I want to tell it, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uncomfy question number 2. Davi, how do you feel? How are you feeling, Davi? Tell me how you're feeling.
I feel like spicy.
Spicy.
What is the most random thing your partner does when no one is watching?
Ooh, the most random thing. I mean, you pick your lips.
I pick my lips so bad.
But I don't know if that's random.
It's kind of random. It's not spicy.
What was something I do? That's what I would say about you.
You snort a lot and you have a lot of lung mucus issues.
I have asthma.
You have a lot of things. You have asthma, eczema, ADHD. Yeah.
Holy shit.
The list goes on.
No, honestly, okay. So my birthday is coming up and I'm planning on giving myself a trip to go to Colombia and do a bunch of like just health things because I do feel transplants.
No, I'm just kidding.
The fuck? No, I do feel like I'm not at a health. Like I might look healthy from the outside, but inside I feel like my asthma is really bad. I feel crazy. Okay. So
she's rotten internally. She's rotting away. She's like an apple.
Don't say that. Now I look at myself and I see that.
You look pretty on the outside, but then you got a worm on the inside like an apple.
No, I fucking don't. Shut up. Okay.
So what about me? So you said picking lips for me?
Picking your lips, yeah.
And then for you, just mucusy issues. Okay, fine. That uncomfy question was uncomfy. That's why I got a comfy sweater on.
Okay, this is an easy one. You ready? Do you make each other change if you don't like the outfit the other is wearing?
It's not about whether I don't like it. It's whether it's too close to mine.
Dennis, isn't it? I don't know what it is. It's like he'll come out in jeans, a white top, and white sneakers, and all of a sudden I will get inspiration.
Okay,
and I will also come out in jeans, a white top, and sneakers.
So I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. Me and Debbie went to the gym. He had a black tank top. I had a black tank top. He had black shorts. I had black shorts. We were doing the same exact exercises next to each other.
And so what?
We look like fucking clones. Okay. We look like weirdos.
Dennis does not like to match with anyone. I don't know why.
Yeah. You look like an Oompa Loompa next to somebody. Everybody doing the same thing, looking alike.
I do think this is corny. Couples that dress like each other. It's kind of corny.
It happens.
It's corny. But wait. But I've just wanted to do it one time. Can I just get one time where we're corny and dress like each other? That's all I want.
I just saw a TikTok like 2 days ago about a couple, like he walked out with gray sweats, a hoodie, and like some New Balance. And then all of a sudden she's like dressing the same and he's just looking at her and she's like smiling. Cause yeah, like when you're in a couple, you end up taking a lot of style from the other person. You're very styled today though. Tell me about your fit.
Well, the thing is you don't like business casual clothes. My attire is business casual. So that's why I don't. But you didn't answer the question. Do you make me change?
If she's dressed exactly like me.
You don't make me change, but you'll say you look just like
a lot
me.
like me. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm supposed to change.
You make me change?
No, I don't make you change.
You didn't like me wearing this sweater for today.
Oh, but I did mention it. You're right.
Yeah.
Did I tell you like take it off?
You told me to take it off.
Oh shit. So I guess that's me. I do know. Okay. One thing that I don't like is when the attire for a party is business casual or something like that. And he doesn't dress business casual.
I go like this.
I'm like, don't wear jeans. Like we're going to a party, whatever. Anyways, honey bunny, next question.
Okay. Yo, man, making me look bad because whipping out the Pradas. Jeez. Okay. How long have you and Dennis been together and are you planning on having children anytime soon? So you want to answer? You want me to answer? How's this going down? So we've been together for 11 years, almost 12, maybe. I don't even know. I don't keep counting anymore.
Yeah. And we have some special news.
We got a vasectomy. I'm kidding. No. We're not ready, man. I don't know. I don't feel like a parent right now.
I'm so scared that time will pass us by.
It's not going to happen.
And we'll just be like, all of a sudden at a doctor's office because we literally can't have kids. Like I unfortunately have a time window. Unfortunately.
Nah, you're good. You're healthy. You drink a lot of protein. I have Pokemon I'm collecting. Look at this. I'm busy with my own hobbies.
Okay, I'm going to be real. Going to the kid question. I'm not ready to be a mom.
I'm not ready.
I don't desire being a mom, prior to everything that happened with my sister and my niece, I wanted to have kids. Prior to that, I was kind of ready. I was telling Dennis, I was like, oh, wouldn't our parents look so cute as grandparents? You know, I was kind of ready for that. Now I don't desire that. And I think I have a lot to work on, specifically when it comes to like trauma with being pregnant. Like, I just think the whole process is so much more complicated. Like, why is it that before people would get scared to like get pregnant in high school? And it's like, it's not even that easy.
I mean, it's just luck. Like sometimes, I don't know, Bobby and Dana get together, have sex, and then she's pregnant. And then it's a 1 in a million opportunity like thing. But maybe Bobby just has really bad pullout game. I don't know.
It really is a miracle to get pregnant. But I don't know.
There's people that I know that have been trying for a long time and they can't. And sometimes some people just do it for the first time and it just happens.
Yeah. But when are we really going to have kids? Let's be honest here.
I don't know. Maybe, well, first of all,
let's decide now.
Tomorrow. We did that in another episode. We said tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe within the next, I always say 2 years, but I'm confidently saying within the next 2 years now. Like, I feel like our schedules are very, well, how do you feel about our schedule currently? How do you feel like a child would fit into our current schedule?
Where does it fit?
You guys are going to go rock climbing right after this.
Yeah. What would we do, David, after this? I would take my child with me and leave it on the side while we rock climb. I would know. You
know what would probably happen? I'd have to go rock climbing and watch the baby while you guys rock climb. And I'd have to go and watch.
Sweet. Right? You would do that?
But then I wouldn't be able to work out. So like there has to be there has to be compromise.
What's going on here?
There has to be compromises.
Yeah, that's something I do wonder, like who's going to, like, for example, on Sundays, you go and you play soccer with all the guys. I stay home. It's my me day. I love my me day. I'm alone.
My mom could probably stay.
But do I want to be with your mom?
My mom, like I'm dropping off the child at my mom's house when I pick up my dad.
Got it.
We're fortunate. Look, guys,
I imagine like a Dennisito room for him.
A little Dennisito room right here. No, seriously. Okay, why not get David's perspective? David, you know our schedule. You've been working with us for a little. How do you think a kid would fit into our day-to-day life?
Guys, I think you have a busy days. and kid is hard for a schedule.
Yeah, I know.
Very hard.
But 5 years next, maybe 1 baby.
5?
Or 2, maybe. I don't know.
5 years? Guys, in 5 years, I will be 34.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's like that Kevin Hart meme. Have you seen it?
Yeah. Here's one thing. For example, when we go rock climbing, this has happened recently. A lot of my friends have kids now, right? And so whenever we hang out, let's say we go to the gym, people think you're younger than you are, right?
Multiple people have come up to me and told me that I look like I'm 22 and I'm 30.
When I go rock climbing, I realize that I'm the oldest one there. All the guys are like 20 something.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I realize it's because I'm not doing what everybody my age is doing.
Our social circle is different.
Our social circle is people starting to get young, which is kind of weird to me.
Okay. Interestingly enough, in episode 8, a big topic is fitness. We've been on our fitness game. Yeah. But I've also noticed that fitness has become a young thing to do. But I feel like before, when you used to go to the gym, like there were a lot of like older people that were doing a lot of fitness. And now I think TikTok and stuff is changing fitness, and like a lot of there's people who are like David's age, he's 19, 18, 17, 16, doing bench pressing, running, doing stuff that kids my age back then wouldn't have done. Right. So that's just, we're in that social circle of young people. It's weird.
So when will we have kids? Only God knows. Next
question. Gosh, I'll know.
Oh my gosh,
you have to take the next one.
I thought I did that one.
Oh, so I'll take it. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good. Let's get someone from the bottom. Some random subscriber that just created an account just to make some weird ass question. Some throwaway account. Does it ever get to you when Dennis makes fun of you for being a Christian? Damn.
Fuck.
You cut this. Why are you acting like you don't know?
No. I knew that these were these questions.
Okay.
But I forgot.
It's a tough question though.
Yeah, it is a tough question. The reality is it does get to me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't love being, because, okay, my word of the year, like I had said, is authenticity. And so it is authentic for me to be a Christian. And it's authentic to me to, you know, say, I don't know, like even little things sometimes I think about, like, oh, I feel so blessed today. Thank you, God. And I look over at you to see if like you're judging me.
I judge. I mean, it's tough because like, okay.
What do you judge though?
So our religious perspectives are different. It's just funny to me, like the whole hashtag blessed, like blessed thing. It's like there's certain stuff that makes me
blessed.
funny. Like
I literally
just find
feel
things
it.
funny.
I don't say hashtag blessed. I say I feel so blessed today. I'm grateful.
I mean, how deep into the religious conversation do you want to go?
Not too deep, but like, I don't know. It does bother me a little bit.
And is that enough to answer the question, or do you want to like pursue that more?
Yeah,
do you
can
want to
pursue it a little bit more.
Do you want to figure out maybe how we can fix that? Like,
there is no fixing, because I've been with you for over 11 years and you've been to church with me like twice.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing. I do desire, like when I have kids, it would have been nice to have a partner that leads us all together.
That's gonna be an issue.
I already know that. Yeah. So like every night I want to have a ritual of like praying all of us together. We've actually started doing that a little bit more. If you don't want to admit it, we have. I actually will. I'm like, sleeping.
I don't want to live a lie.
I'm sleeping. It's not a lie.
I don't want, okay. And I don't want to offend you. I don't want to offend anybody. Religion in couples is difficult when the two religions don't align, right? If I start to like read the Bible more often, and just because you say, let's do this together, it's not like it just comes from me, from my mind, from my want or desire to pursue that, right? So I am aligning myself towards your values without me really searching or wanting that, right? I don't mind it. You've been reading it out loud. I listen. I'm all about it. I'm also not rude about it, I think.
That's
right?
true. I wanted to clarify that. I was just thinking about that as you were saying that, because I don't ever want to force something on you. So that's not my protocol either.
And I also feel like I haven't been rude. Like,
no, you haven't been rude.
Tell you can't do that or anything.
But like where that question comes from is people have probably seen in videos where you're like, oh, Natalie is a little Christian girl or like something like that. And then I'm like, it doesn't really bother me that now that I think about it.
It's not, I don't say like,
no, it doesn't really bother me.
Bad stuff. I want to be like very clear.
I wish it were different, but it doesn't really bother me.
Does it bother you that I have the world views or my values are different from yours? Or I mean, you married me.
Yeah, I accepted that you are that way. So the word isn't bother. It's more like I dream of something else.
Debbie, what do you think about religion in couples? How do you feel about that?
Guys, seriously, I don't understand that question. Tell me in Spanish, please. I can answer in English.
No worries.
Yo a veces, do you want to translate for the audience what I'm about to say?
Okay.
Yo a veces me burlo de Natalie por ser cristiana.
That sometimes Dennis will make fun of me for being Christian.
Pero no son como charlas como malucas. Es
but they're
sencillas.
But they're not bad insults.
They're just like, it's just funny. It's just funny, right? Pero empezamos a hablar sobre una pareja con diferentes religiones.
Fuck, I can't do this translation.
Then we started talking about couples who have different religions. So, David, what do you think about couples with different religions?
That's bad because imagine my wife is Judy. I am Muslim. What? Don't work.
Oh my God, I have to pee.
That's funny.
I love that.
It makes things hard, guys. But I think really love perseveres through differences in values.
Yeah.
And I think there's enough of us where religion defines people very strongly.
I still pray God changes his heart.
There's no goddamn way God's going to penetrate this heart.
I didn't say penetrate.
Penetrate this heart.
I don't want him to penetrate anything.
Okay. You're see, she's Christian, but she's doing some weird jokes over there. I don't understand. That's weird.
Sorry. I can't have, that's the other thing. Okay. I'm going to go on
using the Lord's name in vain.
No, I'm going to talk about that. Okay. I remember I released a video on my YouTube channel. It was my Christian morning routine. I was like, oh, I would love to share how I'm getting closer to God during quarantine.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I am on a pedestal to a lot of people and I'm this Christian girl. So now all of a sudden, every time I'm cursing or saying things, people are like, that doesn't make you Christian. That you're not Christian enough. I've never said I'm a perfect Christian. I don't even know what that means. So like, I'm allowed to make sex jokes because I'm Natalie at the end of the day. So.
I made a short, right? I'm the one that uploads the shorts for the channel. I accidentally left the word shit in the title.
How'd you do that?
just follow me, okay, for a second. I left shit in the title.
What the hell?
Okay. Comments. I thought you were Christian.
Oh my God. No.
What, like, okay.
That's so difficult.
I had this conversation with your dad a week ago.
Yeah.
We were talking about some bad man.
Yeah.
I was talking about him. And then he's like, no, he wouldn't do that. He's Christian. I'm like, what the hell does it matter if he's Christian? There's bad Christian people. Like, it doesn't matter. There's bad agnostics, Christians. Like, there's just as many as there is good. There's possibly bad. So it doesn't mean anything.
But also, what's good and what's bad? Everybody defines it differently.
Murderer. Like, if there's a Christian murder, it doesn't fix things.
Oh my God. This boy is too logical. Next question.
There's no good murder, Natalie. Murder is bad.
Okay, obviously.
I think it's your turn. Here, I picked that one.
Are you sure? I thought I just went.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Ooh. This is a spicy question. If either of you were transgender, would you still be together?
Depends. And does not depend. Because depends makes it mean like, okay.
We've talked about this before.
That's tough, guys. I don't know. Does it affect the topic we just talked about? Because does that affect your religious perspective at all? Like the whole transgender thing?
What do you mean?
Like marrying a transgender, does that fit into your Christian values?
I don't feel like I'm a typical Christian. I'm still learning about God.
I'm just saying that because we just talked about it. So it kind of came into my brain. Like
I will be honest about anything, even if I'm set as that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we've talked about this before. I know I said no. I know
if I was transgender?
Yeah, because to me it'd be weird. Like,
yeah.
It would
and that's you.
And that was
totally okay.
And we spoke about why that would be. I mean, why would it be? I don't know. I would just feel uncomfortable knowing that you're a girl.
Okay, first of all,
and I like
there's like layers to this fucking question, guys. There's layers to it. First of all, okay. Did you know that when you started dating? Did you know that prior to dating? Did you find out after dating? Did the person hide it? Did like what?
In this scenario, we've been together for 3 years.
And you have not seen my willy.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so in this case, I'm a girl.
Well, no. Well, okay. That
because
is
then
different.
you would know straight up. Like, but
create the scenario.
Okay.
You're a girl.
No, I'm a guy. I was a girl, but now I'm a guy. Yeah,
you have a dick.
No, I got a vagina.
That's not gonna work for me.
I got a bat. No. No. Okay. In this scenario, you go where would we meet? Where do you want to meet me? It
doesn't freaking matter.
We're at a coffee shop.
Okay.
You see me as I am right now.
As a man.
Identical.
As a man.
But I got a badge.
Still.
Yes.
I can't.
My name was Denise. I am now Dennis.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm identical to the way I am. Mentally.
Yeah. You know, if you're asking me currently.
Because you've been through life with me. It's hard.
It's harder.
Yeah. I understand.
But if I were just to meet you at a coffee shop and maybe then we found out you're a girl.
No, I don't tell you. What if I don't tell you until like
many years go by?
It depends. Like how many years does it take to have sex for you in a relationship? I don't know.
So we've talked about this before too. That's so difficult as well.
It's tough, guys. I honestly, okay, for me, because I'm pulling at you for your answer, but I haven't answered it myself.
I said no.
I have not, like, I'm not in that world. I'm going to be honest. I don't have any gay friends. I don't have transgender friends. I don't know anything about that world. I've never dealt into that, right? If Natalie was Natalie now, as is, but she had a dick, I have to say that I would still love her for who she is.
Wow,
right?
that's for true love.
Okay. Shit would get weird though. I gotta say, like that would make things really different.
You really love me,
okay,
Bubba.
if
you really fucking love me.
Okay, if I don't care what other people would. You can't care what others say.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, this happened. Nikki Tutorials, right?
Yeah.
Because that's why this scenario always comes to mind. And the guy that I'm sure she had told the guy.
Probably saw it.
Well, maybe we don't know what's going down.
No one knows what.
Some people
anything.
might change.
No one knows anything about anything. It's too personal.
Okay, so you said yes.
If you are who you are now, right? If you just grew a dick right now, I'd continue with you. Is what I'm saying.
Wow, you love me, Bubba.
You would dump me.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Damn.
I know. I'm sorry.
So if I had a badge, you just wouldn't love me anymore right now?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, I can't. I just can't. I'm not into that.
Okay. All right.
I do love you though.
I don't know how to feel about any of that. Okay.
I'm just being honest.
Okay. I mean, no, that's totally true. Fine. And
I think
everybody
things would
has
be
opinions.
different, even though I believe you. I want to believe what you're saying, but I feel like if it were really happening,
I mean, at the end of the day, I also don't know what I would do. These are hypothetical questions.
Comment below what you would do. I want to know.
Yeah. What if your current boyfriend and or girlfriend randomly just became the other thing? How would you react to that?
Yeah.
Also hit me up about that Charizard. What condom brand, if any, do you use? None. There we go. We're not going to get sponsored by Trojan anytime soon.
Trojan sucks. It always irritates my vagina.
Okay. Moving on past that.
Okay.
I know I have a friend who has a latex allergy.
Yeah.
And like he can't use any.
I know.
So he has to go look for like exotic lambskin condoms. Isn't that crazy?
And it works?
Yeah, because like
lambskin?
I had heard that it was like lambskin or like some other type of like materials. But there has to be others out there that aren't latex. I wonder if there's like nitrile
why are they
or
still
like
using a condom
before or during. No. Like, okay.
Because they're married.
With it,
I mean, I guess you can still.
No. We were talking scenario if they were to have to do that.
Oh, okay.
He would tell me that he would have to use those.
Yeah.
In that case.
I am kind of curious. We've never really talked about this, but like, do married couples use condoms? I'm just curious.
Probably not.
Probably not, right? Or are we just...
We're the exception.
No, are we just being risky
I'm
here?
sterile. Probably.
That's scary.
I don't know. Who knows what happened? What's going on? Did you ever hear about that lady who was allergic to sperm?
No, I didn't. And I don't want to.
So they couldn't get pregnant because she was like allergic to it?
Oh, that's terrible. No, I didn't.
You should. That's a sad topic, Natalie. You shouldn't smile.
Oh my God. I'm looking at this question. My mind is on this. It is a sad topic.
All right. This poor lady is allergic to sperm and you're like...
Wait, I really wasn't listening.
Man, I'm sweating. This fucking hoodie.
My mind is somewhere else. Okay.
Too comfy. I'm too comfy. I gotta take this shit off.
This is honestly a little bit annoying. And this leads into the last episode.
Yeah.
How did you guys handle Natalie's cheating? How did your relationship change? All of a sudden, I'm a cheater. All of a sudden, I'm a cheater.
I mean, it blew up on TikTok.
People were so pissed at that video. They were like, this isn't something to laugh about. Can we give context here? What the hell happened to you there?
Apparently, my sweater left a residue on my elbow. So
listen, can we give context on that episode? I wanted to speak on that.
Go ahead.
Okay. Dennis and I had just started dating. It's not like I cheated on him 10 years into our relationship.
But we were dating.
We were dating. It was a month in. Give a girl a break. So now all of a sudden I'm a cheater. Do as you will.
Guys, it's really not that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a deal.
And it was like nothing.
And we've never talked about it. Actually, on that podcast episode was the first time we really were like.
I think it's a little overreaching to say that it was like something like super, super bad because it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was just something that happened. But I wouldn't even say cheating because it was like, I mean, how extravagant was the kiss? You straight up like him or like what?
I was drunk. I told you that.
And see, in my mind, guys, like the way that I plays out like that situation is like not intensive, like super tongue kissing and such like
But here's the thing. I can understand their perspective. If I was in their shoes, maybe then I would see myself as a cheater as well. But it's not like that. It's just, we gave the wrong idea. I think that's what ended up happening.
The thing is, we had just started going out.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks later, you just went to Colombia.
I went to Colombia for a family vacation.
I think it was in a moment where we didn't even know if it was like fully unofficial or like, it was kind of like.
It was like we were just
weird.
starting dating.
Yeah.
You know? What?
no, I'm just messing with
go.
you. Okay. Next. David, you want to pull one? And read it.
Okay. Have you ever thought about divorce?
Ooh. Spicy, David. Have you ever thought about divorce?
The thought of divorce has never crossed my mind.
Wow.
I mean, I would say like, I've thought about how I would say it. Like, I'd be like, I want a divorce.
You've thought about
like,
that?
Point hard. I want a divorce like that, and then fucking like walk away.
I just lay the papers.
I think of it like a cool way, like a really like badass James Bond kind of way. I want a divorce.
You know what's funny?
With my wine in my hand or whatever.
I feel like this doesn't feel real.
What? The podcast?
Marriage. No, marriage. Like, remember when we went in to go get married at court?
Marriage is a state of mind.
Dennis and I literally were so lighthearted going in. All of a sudden, they sat us down to say the vows. And I've never seen him so scared in his life.
We'll post the pictures on Instagram after this episode releases. We have the pictures of my parents because they were dumbfounded. They had no idea what was going on.
What I'm trying to say is we knew we were going to go and get married, but it just felt really real in that moment. That sometimes, I don't know, marriage, like even now, it doesn't feel that real.
Let me tell you guys, this is my perspective, right? There's labels in life. I'm only going to say like the religion thing because it's come up multiple times in this episode already, but religion is a label. Marriage is a label. Like I am labeled married. I am labeled Dennis. I am labeled this and that and whatever, right? But like who constitutes, like I guess we signed a paper that said we're married.
I guess we signed a paper. It's
right?
Like it's not
no,
even
like it's
real.
like legally we're married, right?
I know.
But it's not like things for me in my mind change from the moment before to the moment after. Like it makes things more official, but I'm not going to treat you any differently. Like from girlfriend to wife to like these stages of life.
Okay, can you just agree that marriage doesn't feel real?
I mean, I just live.
You just live with me. Doesn't it like, right? It doesn't really feel like we're married. It's weird.
I mean, I fucking cook for you. It better feel like it's fucking real.
But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I had always had this idea of marriage and it's just like, it's not like.
It's a fantasy for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of people that get married simply to just do it.
Have sex.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what happens after that? Like, does the world, do the planets align and all of a sudden like problems go away? Like, no,
but
like it's not solving things. It's like
that.
I judge people for that. I mean, that's just how it is.
You do judge people for that.
Yes.
And I don't know. I kind of want to speak to that, but I don't feel like
people that get married simply to have sex because it goes with their values. What? Like, wait. Stupid.
We were having breakfast this morning and you mentioned a Reddit post, right?
Yeah.
Well, can you elaborate on that a little bit? It was about people of Reddit. What happened when you finally had sex with someone until marriage? Or do you remember that conversation?
People who wait till marriage for sex. Yeah.
Was it worth it, or what was the question?
That wasn't the question, actually. I told you about that one yesterday. Today was about best friends.
Oh, best friends.
It's like, what happens when you finally have sex with your best friend? And then like half the crowd was like, peace out. We're not being best friends anymore. And then the other half were like married.
Yeah. That's weird.
So it either totally completely ruined things or it got them together.
I got totally sidetracked. I don't even know what the question was.
People that got married.
Yeah.
To have sex. But that's not the original question. That wasn't the question. It was a divorce one. For me, no, I have never thought about divorce.
Oh, yes. Divorce.
Never.
Divorce. I've thought about divorce, but like because I get emotional. So like, let's say.
Tell me about it.
like, let's say we're fighting really bad. And I'm like, fuck this. Like, why do I have to deal with this shit? That's it. That's like how I think about it.
What are our bad fights? We never fight bad.
We fought in the past. I can't remember why. They're always stupid reasons. But like, yeah, I'm just like, oh, do I have to deal with this shit?
See, the thing is, guys, we're already divorced.
That's true.
You didn't know that. We're not together.
Yep. Look us up.
And this channel needs us. So we're faking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Next question.
All right. Next question. I got this one. How many YouTube couples are faking marriage?
That's not the question. I just
made it. I just made it up.
How many YouTube couples are faking marriage?
How many? Do you think a lot of YouTube couples fake marriage?
Actually, yeah.
In relationships.
What I find even weirder is people,
I'm going to hold on to this one, by the way.
Yeah. What I find stranger is people that pretend like they're not in a relationship because their fans are all of the opposite sex. And it's like a fantasy to not have that person be with somebody else. You know what I mean?
There's so many situations in which people were like official and not official just because they didn't want their fans to like change their opinion about them, or whether they like could think about being with them or not, or like.
I can think of two people. I'm not gonna say.
You don't have to say.
Obviously.
But also there's like arranged relationships that I feel like are convenient for both people because, followers cross over from one person to the next. I can think of so many people that just was from one boyfriend to the next, just simply to like get this new crowd, this new set, whatever. I made that question up. I hope you enjoyed the topic. Okay. Next uncomfy question. What was the hardest part of being married or living together? That's not spicy, but whatever. Hold on.
That's not a spicy one. No.
It's good though. It's a good question.
What is the most uncomfy thing? What
was the hardest part of being married or living together? See, it was hard for me to actually say this because their spelling is crap.
Oh, what is it to you?
The hardest part?
Yeah.
Well, at first it was really hard because you didn't do a lot of chores. That was the hardest thing for me.
Yeah.
When it came to washing dishes, cooking, washing clothes, vacuuming, cleaning, making the bed, cleaning the towels. Everything, organization, picking up clothes, the list goes on. It was moi.
It was not.
Moi would do it.
Okay, so let's be honest here. I carried more of the work load.
True.
So therefore, I didn't have time to do that. I was starting a business. I was running it. I was employing people. I didn't have time to do that. Matter of fact, I would always tell Dennis, I was like, should we get someone to help us clean the house? I was opposed to that. I feel like I fucked up a lot too, though. Yeah. I gotta say. I always wanted to outsource things. I was like, should we get someone to help us clean the house? Should we get a food delivery service? Because I know I wasn't meeting that, and coming from like parents who are Colombian and spoil their children, yours and mine. It's very jarring, I think, coming into a marriage and being like, wait, what?
I do believe that I came into the marriage, though, ready to do those things.
Okay.
My mindset was different. I was all about like, man, I'm going to go to Publix, which is our local grocery store, and buy everything I need to wash toilets. I'm going to buy detergent. I'm going to get my hands dirty. And like, this is marriage. That was my mindset.
Damn.
Yeah, I was all about it. I think when people get married, this is my question to you. What do you think about people getting together before marriage and living together and just kind of creating their little ecosystem?
I think it depends because I was talking to my mom about this and I was telling her how important I think that is because I got to meet you more whenever we would travel for work. Mm-hmm. Like, I think it would have been a little scary for me to just wake up after being married to you and all of a sudden just figure out how you do your routine, how you go about your day, how do you react in certain situations. But at the same time, I feel like some people take on that role a little too early. Like, I don't want to be living with my boyfriend even like a few months into things because it's like you're taking on this new role that it kind of loses its magic of, let me get ready for you. Don't see me at my worst. Like all of these little things that really you don't need to, now let's start paying for each other's stuff and groceries. It gets complicated.
I don't honestly know. Like, I don't think there's an answer for that.
Were you happy that you didn't live with me prior to being married, but we did coexist?
For us, I think for us was unique because, in our circumstance, the more we dated, the longer we dated, the more time I ended up spending with you. Mm-hmm. It's weird. It's as if like at the beginning we're just dates. So let's say like on a typical day, I'd spend an hour with you.
Right.
Then I'd leave.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I stayed all day.
No.
As we started dating more, a year, 2 years in, 4 hours,
Yeah.
5 hours at your house. I would go to your house after college. I started working with you. There were points where I was with you probably 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like we were with each other all the time. And at that point, it almost felt like marriage. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to put it together.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It almost felt it without like the nitty gritty cleaning and washing and all that stuff, right? At the same time, spending that long with you, I know how you are.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you didn't pick up after yourself sometimes. I already knew you didn't wash your own bathroom because your mom did, right? Like there's stuff that you learn.
Expose.
You learn those things. And so
I would rather learn that within the relationship than after and be completely shocked. Like I would rather.
What I'm trying to say is we didn't live together.
Yeah.
But I already knew all the quirks and the things you had. And I was still willing to marry you because I knew you were the way you were.
I feel the same way. Yeah.
Also, don't ask someone to marry you or if you don't know what their answer is going to be.
What do you mean?
There's way too many guys out there that are like, will you marry me?
Uh-huh.
And they don't know it's a sure yes.
I do find that to be a little odd.
That's terrible. Like if you're
but then
it's like,
but it's happened. It happens to a lot of people.
A lot of people can't read the room. They can't understand what the other person is thinking. And like,
I don't think it's that. I think it's the other person isn't being genuine enough.
You have to drop hints. You got to be like, I'm going to ask you to marry me one of these days, probably, or like jokingly even. And the other person will be like, nervously, like, no, then you can't because the person's already squirming, doesn't know how to react to that kind of joke. Like, we had brought up marriage multiple times. Your parents were like, when are you going to get married? Like the things had already been aligned. And I was 99% sure you would say yes. There was no doubt in my mind you'd say no. Right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
David, what do you think about, would you live with a girlfriend?
¿Qué si viviría con una novia antes de casarte?
I think it's hard because you never, like, you need pay to get everything.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying money.
Yeah.
Money is the issue.
But I am the boy in this situation and
yeah.
Maybe no.
What if, pregunta.
Maybe no.
Pregunta. What if, how do you guys feel about, and this is for both of you, living with your partner, but living with your parents at the same time?
Hell no.
Damn, no.
No, I don't think that's a thing. No.
No.
But what if you can't afford living somewhere else?
It doesn't matter. I just don't want to live with them.
So do you have to delay the marriage?
To not live with and I love your parents.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want you to live with my parents either. Like I would do anything to not do that. I just think things can get really messy. Yeah. It's so nice to just be able to have that freedom.
Let's say, okay.
But I know now
this is the hypothetical episode because it's like
how are we doing with time?
It's tough.
I'm just curious. Just out of curiosity.
4A.
Oh, okay. So maybe like 10 minutes. Maybe we can even cut this and make it a part 2.
48?
Yeah. Maybe we can make this a part 2.
No. I want to make it special every 14th
The thing is, there's
episode.
A lot of questions left, and I think
we can leave those for a little while. Well, okay, we'll see.
Like this,
we can have a speed round. We can also be like, boom, 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 knock out a bunch, right? But I wanted to ask though, right?
Tell me.
Fuck, I forgot my question, man. Damn.
So on to the next one.
What prefer? Your mom, que se le muera la mamá o que se le muera el pichuncho?
Pichuncho.
Que se le muera a uno la mamá, ¿cómo así?
Okay. The question is, would I rather my mom die or I lose my dick?
Wait, David just got really comfortable. So how does your dick die?
Like, does it just shrivel?
Yeah, no.
Se le encoge y ya, se le desintegra.
Yeah, like...
it just okay.
I would rather your dick die than my mom.
No, but what if no. Of course you'd want my dick to shrivel in it. It has nothing to do with you. Now your vag closes. You got no more hole.
That would be weird.
Or your mom.
At least I still have a clitoris.
No. No, that doesn't work. No vag period. Whatever.
I don't give a
anything
damn.
down
My
there.
mom is not dying.
Okay, so you'd have no vagina, no clitoris, no
Sure,
anything.
I'll take it from my mama.
How the fuck am I gonna pee? Okay. That reminds me of that one guy that has like a tube that helps him pee through his stomach. Tough times. Okay. Next question.
Don't smile while you're saying that, Dennis. Okay.
I wasn't.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Which friend or friends of your partner do you not like and why? Maybe don't name drop.
I don't have any. You surround yourself with the good people.
You don't have anyone that you're like,
Mm-mm.
I don't like this girl. I don't like this boy.
No. I would tell you.
Oh, that doesn't make it spicy.
But it's true. And sometimes things are just like that.
Go. David has a story.
Go, David, tell me.
Okay, guys, I told you. It's story time. Okay.
I've told you your new friends suck and you shouldn't hang out with them.
Why?
Because they drop N-words all the time and all smoking and stuff.
Where did you meet those friends?
No, it's my friend. It's like my friend. Like I know a guy living here. He living in downtown Orlando, and he have make friends over there.
Yeah,
and he introduce
you to other people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I go play soccer with.
Oh, okay. And how do you know that you don't like?
Vaya hablando y cambiando cámaras a la misma vez. Yeah. So, entonces he introduced you to bad people.
Yeah, just make friends. Oh.
David's camera.
Guys, look, it's also like it's tough.
But wait, what was David gonna say originally?
He has bad friends.
No, but he was gonna give a story time.
That's it? That you have bad friends? That's it?
No. My story is like I have a girlfriend in a high school, but I have a friend. Mm-hmm. The name.
Okay, you won't say.
Brainer. He say the name is Brainer. I don't know. And she talked to him like.
Oh, too much.
2 a.m.
Oh, hell. Yeah, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. So wait, that's weird. So she would just tell you.
You had a girlfriend and she was talking to a guy?
At 2 a.m. with another guy. His name is Brainerd.
You're getting played.
2 a.m. is hot time.
Yeah.
It's hot time.
So wait. What did you tell her? Or how did you find out? Did you find out or did she tell you, yeah, I'm just talking to a friend?
I say, why you disconnected like 2 a.m.? I don't know. She told me she sleep. I don't know. And I say, what? You don't understand anything, right?
No. We understand.
So wait, I just want to know. So did you break up with her because of that?
Yeah, I say,
that's
why
weird.
you like me? I don't know. Are you
understood? What was the question again? I'm already lost. Bad friends. Okay, Natalie, do I have bad friends that you wouldn't want me to associate with?
I can't think of one person. I really can't for you. Yeah. But I would say I don't know. I was kind of expecting you to maybe say to me, because I hang out with more guys, I feel like when I go rock climbing or something like that.
I don't care.
I would expect you to maybe say I don't like that specific person or something like that. But there's no one that is weird.
No one stands out about people that I hang out with.
I wish I had a spicy answer for you, but you don't have friends.
It is what it is. We're not going to fake stuff. It's just what it is. Yeah.
I do believe we should wrap up this episode.
Okay.
And I think we're going to do a part 2. For
episode 8?
Yeah. Okay. Let's just do a part 2 to spicy questions or whatever.
I'm going to go change my clothes so I don't look
Me too. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We are here every single Friday and you can listen to us on Spotify, on Apple, and watch us on YouTube, which is where the visuals are. Be sure to subscribe and like this, and also leave a comment about whether you got that Charizard or not. I'll be sure to check the comments below. We're going to go change and do part 2. So we'll see you next Friday. Outro song. Hit us with that outro, Davi.